Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. So, children, today we are going to continue the chapter 5th Principles of Inheritance and Variation. In this chapter, today we will discuss about the sex determination, mutation, and the pedigree analysis of the genetic disorders. So, children, how the sex is determined. Some chromosomes that are present in our body in each cell, there are two types. First is the autosomes and the second is the allosomes. Allosomes are also called the sex chromosomes. The chromosomes that are involved in the sex determination are called the sex chromosomes. They include X and Y chromosomes. The autosomes are the chromosomes other than the sex chromosomes. The numbers of the autosomes is same in the male and the females. So children, you can see the picture of the chromosomes. The Y chromosomes is slightly shorter as compared to the X chromosome. Hanking studies spermatogenesis in some of the insects and observed that the 50% of the sperms received a nuclear structure. After the spermatogenesis, the other 50% sperms didn't receive it, so that the Hanking called this structure as X body, and now we are calling it is the X chromosome. So children, there are three types of the sex determination mechanism. The first mechanism is XXXO mechanism. Second is XXXY mechanism, and third is ZZZW mechanism. So children, male is the heterogametic for the XO and the female is homogametic for XSX, because the XO is the gametes are X and the without the X chromosome. In the XX, all the gametes are of X chromosomes. Many insects such as the grasshopper is the example of the XO type of the chromosomes. Male and the female also. The mechanism of the sex determination in the human beings. Male is the heterogametic because the XY chromosome is present, and female is homogametic because only X chromosome is present in human. So the XXXY mechanism are present in the human and the Drosophila. Children, we know human has a 23 pairs of chromosome and the 22 pairs of the autosomes and the one pair of the allosomes. Allosomes means sex chromosome. A pair of the X chromosome and the XX is present in the female and XY is present in the male. So during the spermatogenesis process, the male produces the two types of gametes, 50% with the X chromosome and 50% produces Y chromosome, and the female produces only the ovum with only X type of the chromosome. So children, the male is homogametic and the female is heterogametic in the birds. Like for example, in the males ZZ type and the female ZW type. And the XXXO XXXY mechanism show the male heterogametic, but the ZZZW mechanism is the opposite. It shows the female heterogamity. So children, the sex determination in the honeybee is based on the number of the sets of the chromosomes of an individual receives. The fertilized egg develops as a female because it is the queen, or it can be worker. And unfertilized as eggs develops as a male, which is the drone. So it is called the parthenogenesis process. As we have discussed, children, in the plants there is a parthenogenesis also present. Therefore the females are diploid and the males are haploid. This is called the haplodiploid sex, the haplodiploid sex determination system. And in this system the male produces sperms by the mitosis process. They do not have the father and thus cannot have the sons, but have a grandfather and can have the grandsons. So this diagram you can easily see in this diagram. The second topic is the mutation. Mutation means it is a sudden heritable change occurring in a DNA sequence so that the result in the changes in the genotype and the phenotype of an organism. The recombination and the mutation leads to variation in the DNA. So children, basically there are two types of mutation. First is the point mutation and the second is frame shift mutation. In the point mutation, it is a mutation due to the change in the single base pair of the DNA. For example, the sickle cell anemia disease is caused due to the point mutation. And the frame shift mutation is the deletion or the insertion of a base pair resulting in the shifting of the DNA sequence. The deletion means the loss and insertion or the duplication means the gain of the DNA segments cause the chromosomal abnormalities. So, due to the chromosomal abnormalities are seen, there are cancer cells are produced. So children, basically the mutagens are the agents that induce the mutation, and there are different types of mutagens are present. There are basically the two types. The first is the physical mutagens and the second is the chemical mutagens. The physical mutagens, for example, UV radiation, alpha, beta, gamma, X-rays, all are the physical mutagens. And the chemical mutagens, which is the mustard gas, phenol, formalin, acetic acid, ammonia, formic acid, etc. So children, this is the picture of the pedigree analysis. What do you mean by the pedigree? An analysis of the traits in several of the generations of a family is called the pedigree analysis. We can see here in this picture that there is a family tree. In the humans, the control the crosses are not possible. So the study of the family history about the inheritance is used, and such an analysis of the genetic traits in several generations of a family is called the pedigree analysis. Children, the representation or the chart showing the family history is called the family tree or pedigree. In the human genetics, the pedigree study is utilized to trace the inheritance of a specific trait, abnormalities or the disease. So children, here is the some symbols used in the pedigree analysis. The symbol for the male, female, sex unspecified, affected individuals, mating process. Mating between the relatives means the cousins or the parents above and the children below. Or we can say the parents with the affected male child and the 5 unaffected offsprings. So these are the symbols which are basically used in the pedigree chart. So children, pedigree analysis helps to understand whether a trait is dominant or recessive. For example, pedigree analysis of the autosomal dominant trait, for example myotonic dystrophy, and the pedigree analysis of the autosomal recessive traits is example of the sickle cell anemia. So children, the Queen Victoria was a carrier of the hemophilia disease. So her family pedigree shows many hemophilic descendants. So you can see here in the pedigree analysis, because mainly the disease hemophilia is the sex-linked recessive disease, which shows it is the transmission from the unaffected carrier female to some of the male progeny. And in this disease, a single protein that is a part of a cascade protein involved in the clotting of the blood so that it is affected. Due to this reason, in an affected individual, a simple cut will result in the non-stop bleeding. So it's a very important analysis. So the pedigree analysis is very important to determine these types of the disease. So hope children this topic is clear. Any query you can write in query box. Today you should complete the question answers of chapter 5 in your notebook. Thank you children.